Do you know who the main six are? And do you know what the elements of harmony are all about? Then this might be a review you're going to want to check out. It's
Tales of Equestria,
the My Little Pony storytelling game. So Tales of Equestria is a storytelling game set in the My Little Pony universe. It's published by Shinobi 7 and distributed by Ninja Division. Now, what are you going to need to start playing Tales of Equestria? Well, first, you're going to need your pony sheet.
Pony sheet!
Which is in the back of the book. Or, if you don't have a photocopier handy, you could always write one out like we did. There you go. Another thing you're going to need is a pencil with a good eraser. The other thing you're going to need are some role-playing dice, but these aren't necessary because in the back of the book you have dice sheets. And basically they are good if you don't have role-playing dice handy. You can just turn to the page that your die represents, close your eyes, point to the point on the page, and that's your die roll. Another thing you're going to need are some sort of tokens to represent tokens of friendship. There are some available that you can purchase. Come in a box that looks just like that. In this little bag. Some little purple jewel tokens.
Can I hold one?
Sure. Now, you can also use beads, coins, whatever you have handy.
Rocks.
Yeah. We'll explain the tokens of friendship a little later in this review. Now, one other thing that you can also use that isn't necessary, but if you have them, you might as well use them, and that would be My Little Pony figures. Our house has a few of these. Now, there will be GM screens and supplements available later this year to pick up and purchase so you can play all sorts of different sessions of Tales of Equestria. We've got our pony figures, we've got our pencils, we've got our tokens, we've got our dice. Now what are we going to do?
We have a glittery one.
We're going to have to create a pony. Now, a pony only takes about 10 minutes to make. It's not very long, and in fact, it probably can even take less time than that. You're going to choose a pony type of one of three ponies. What are the three ponies, Sydney?
Pegasus, Earth Pony, or Unicorn.
That's right. So you're going to pick a pony type, and then you're also going to pick an element of harmony.
Elements of harmony.
Do you want to list the elements of harmony, Sydney? Can you list the elements of harmony?
Okay. I need to count them on my fingers because to make sure I don't go like over.
Sure.
Okay, kindness, generosity, honesty, loyalty, laughter, magic.
That's it. You got it. Every pony starts out at level 1, and there are 3 traits that you have with your pony. What are the 3 traits of your pony, Sydney?
Mind, body, and charm.
Mind, body, and charm. Now, every pony starts with a D6 level of charm, and you can either start your pony off at either a D6 level of body and a D4 of mind, or a D4 of body and a D6 of mind. Or, if you're an earth pony, you can actually start your body off at a D8 instead of a D6. Every pony has stamina. Stamina is like your hit points. If you are a unicorn or a Pegasus pony, you have a 10 stamina level. If you are an earth pony, you have a 12 level stamina. Now, your stamina will increase as you level up. It's basically your body and mind traits, though whatever those traits are added together, that's the value of your stamina.
Minus the D, of course, because you can't really add a D. That'd be weird.
That's true. Now, each type of pony also has a talent. The talent is, with an earth pony, it's stout heart. With a unicorn pony, it is telekinesis, and with a Pegasus pony, it is the fly ability. All of those abilities start at a D6 level.
Fly. Hold on, I have 3 Pegasus.
And if you just want to start out with just that ability, you can actually start it out at a D8 instead of a D6, but you don't have any other abilities to use throughout your adventure. Now, another thing that I really like about creating a pony is that you have to pick a quirk for your pony. So maybe you're a fast talker, or maybe you're allergic to
peanuts.
Something that makes your pony unique.
Like silliness.
There you go. There you go. Every pony starts out with 400 bits. Bits are the currency of the of Equestria.
Are they like doll? Do they cost like? Are they equivalent to dollars? Or
right. It's $400. Pretty much, you can buy equipment to equip your pony. So maybe you want to buy some really fancy clothes, or a really nice hat, or maybe a helmet,
or a giant bow.
Yeah. So when you start playing Tales of Equestria, every player gets 1 token of friendship per player, including the GM. So if you are playing with 3 friends and the GM, how many tokens are you going to get?
4?
That is correct. You will gain tokens and use tokens throughout your session. Maybe you'll use 1 friendship token to reroll a die. Or you can also use 2 tokens to increase your die roll up to a d20. So maybe your body ability is a d4 and you have a really heavy object that you want to move, and you know your d4
I want to move this giant tree
isn't going to do it. You can pay 2 friendship tokens and increase it to a d20 this one time. The other thing that you can do is you can actually pay 3 friendship tokens for an immediate success.
Friendship.
That's one thing that I really like about this game, is that it encourages friendship. So you don't have to always just use your friendship tokens. You can actually pool your friendship tokens together with other players and affect things. So maybe you have 1 friendship token, and I have 1 friendship token, and we really want to bust down this door.
Or move a rock.
So I can't do that on my own.
I can't do that on my own.
But together, maybe we each give a friendship token, and we can do it together.
Success!
You can also earn tokens by leveling up, and we'll explain leveling up in a little bit. Or you can also earn friendship tokens by being friendshiply.
Friendshiply?
I don't know if that's a word or not.
I don't
but basically,
think that's
if you're a really good friend
in
in this game, you also earn friendship tokens that way. Another way to earn friendship tokens is whenever you bring in a new player. Throughout the game, you're going to have tests and challenges, and the minimum challenge level is going to be a level 2. So a level 2 challenge is basically really, really easy. It's going to be just
walking to the side.
Maybe opening a door that's unlocked or something. Now, if you roll a 1, it's always a fail no matter what. Now, you can have an amazing success. An amazing success is when you roll double the difficulty level. So say you had a bake a cake, and that's like a level 3, and you have a D6 level in, I don't know, baking?
Baking?
I don't know if that's a level or if that's an ability or not, but if you roll a 6, then maybe you baked the most delicious cake ever made, and people talked about this cake for years and years. Now, another thing that happens in Tales of Equestria are scuffles. Scuffles are the equivalent of combat in this game, and basically you use your body trait and whatever talent that you have, and once one side is out of stamina, you either win or lose the scuffle.
Victory!
Now, once your session is over, you can level up, and in order to do that, you increase your mind, body, or charm by 1 level. So say you had a D4 level in your body, you automatically become a D6. And then the other thing you want to...
So you go up to the next level of dice, basically, until you run out of dice?
So a D4 is like the...
D20?
That's right. So basically a D4 is your first level, and a D6 would be like your second level. And then from your D6, it would be your D8, and so on and so forth. Once you have either improved your body, mind, or charm, you check and see if your stamina has changed, and by doing so, you just check your mind and body scores. So if you have a D6 and a D6 level in mind and body, your stamina just went up to 12 instead of 10. The other thing that you get is you will get a token of friendship and
friendship.
And all the talents that you use during the session all level up 1 level.
Level up.
One other thing you get to do is you get to upgrade an unused talent, or you can learn a new talent and start out at a D4 level in it. Now there is a starting adventure in the book called The Pet Predicament, and it basically takes your level 1 pony up to a level 2.
And it has a picture of Angel Bunny.
Let's take a look at the book real quick and we'll give you our final thoughts. This book is a beautiful hardcover book. It's 151 pages. It's got some really beautiful artwork, and if you're a fan of the My Little Pony show, it has some great illustrations in this book.
Yeah, I see that.
Some of them are taken from the show, however. The other thing that I really like about this book is that it is easy to read, and it does a really good job of going over the rules and how to play the game. So here are my final thoughts on Tales of Equestria, the storytelling game. I think that this book is really easy to read. I think it's a great system to teach kids how to play a role-playing game. Now, if you are a seasoned role player, you're probably not going to get too much out of this game, but I think it's not really geared towards a veteran role-playing person. I think it is definitely geared towards the newer RPG player. It is a great game to play with your kids. If
like
you have
me.
any kids that are into My Little Pony at all, and you yourself are a role-playing game person, you're definitely going to want to try to pick this up and play it with your kids.
Like me.
The other thing that I really like about this book is that it has the dice sheets, so if you don't have any role-playing dice, you can just pick this book up and go with it. There's not really a whole lot that you need outside of the book, besides maybe some tokens and
like a pencil.
A pencil and
Or maybe an eraser.
Yeah. The MSRP on the book is $34.99. I think that might be a little high, just because it's only 150 pages. The book itself, while it's nice, there are some books that I've seen that offer a little bit more for less, but I think since you've got a name brand like My Little Pony, your $35 is probably expected. One thing that I will say is you're probably going to play this game if you're a fan of My Little Pony. You probably aren't going to play this game if you're not. But that's okay.
Unless you just like really like ponies. You're just like, oh my gosh, I get to be a pony, yay.
That's true. But yeah, I think you really have to be a fan of this game, of the My Little Pony universe, in order to play this game and really get into it. It definitely helps having a little bit more background knowledge of the show, especially if you're going to GM a session of the game. Sydney, what are your final thoughts? What are your thoughts on Tales of Equestria?
It's adorable.
Okay. Is this a role playing? You haven't played. You've played a couple of role playing games with me. Is this a role playing game that you think you would like?
Yes.
Did you find that the rules were pretty easy to learn and pick up? Good.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that if you ever got some friends together, do you think you would play this all together?
Yes.
Okay.
Like at my birthday party, we should just have like this giant like pony game for all ponies.
Okay. All right. That's going to do it for us. I guess if you like Tales of Equestria, let us know in the comments below. If you're a My Little Pony fan,
Ponies.
Tell Sydney what your favorite pony is in the comments.
Opinion is never wrong.
Okay. But that's going to do it for us. Pick up Tales of Equestria by Shinobi 7 and distributed by Ninja Division. My name is Doug.
And I'm Sydney.
And we're Victory Condition Gaming because
winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table.
That's right. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye. Ponies.
then this is a review you're probably going to want to check out. It's
Tales of Equestria.
the My Little Ponies. I messed it up that time. Here we go.